Hey guys, welcome to 6b, Substitution for Linear Functions Part 2. So, it's the exact same thing as Part 1. Exact same thing, okay? So what I'm going to do is, obviously different equations though. What I'm going to do is, just do one example and you should be okay to do the rest. So again, x equals to 0 and x equals to 1 are the 2 points I'm going to use. Now, so x equals to 0, I'm going to, once again, maybe I'll do this, sorry. Let's use blue for this. Okay. So x equals to 0, I'm going to sub this in. So y equals 2 times 0 minus 3. Y equals 2 times 0 is 0 minus 3. So y equals to minus 3. So my first point would be 0 minus 3. My second point will be x equals to 1. Oh, that's annoying. All this is supposed to be red. And I know it makes no difference, but it helps some of you when you're drawing the graphs to see which point comes from which color. So I'm just going to backtrack and redo that really quickly. So I don't know what the glitch is. Maybe it's because I switched the colors too quick. Maybe I'll take my time when I'm switching colors. Okay, so let's try this again. 2 times 0 minus 3. So y equals 2 times 0 is 0 minus 3. So y equals to negative 3. So I know my first point is 0 and minus 3. Okay. Now, for the second equation, with x equals to 1. So x is equal to 1. I'm going to substitute that in for x. So 2 times 1 minus 3. That will give me 2 minus 3, because 2 times 1 is 2. 2 minus 3 is just negative 1. So my other point would be 1 and negative 1. Okay, so let's draw a quick sketch. Boom. Ooh, that's not a great line. Let's try that again. Better. Okay, so 0 minus 3 would be my first point. Well, 0 minus 3. That's down here. Minus 3. Okay, so I got 1 point right there. Another point. 1 and negative 1. So 1 and negative 1 would be down here, right? So 1 and negative 1 would be somewhere here. So I know this is my second point. Okay, now all I have to do is connect the dots. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to the fact that, look, my negative 3, that's where I usually start, right? Is it a coincidence that I end up at negative 3 to start here? And my slope value, in this case, is a positive number, right? So when you read a book from left to right, does it look like this graph is increasing? It sure does, because it's positive. Okay? So the rest of the questions are identical to the last lessons, except the equations are different. Okay? Alright, take care. I'll see you during the next lesson.